Thursday? Crazy. Well, everyone, we are back here once again with another episode of the Cloud9 podcast, season 9, episode 13. So we were going to end up having another episode on, Thursday leading into Friday. But then I thought to myself, there's probably going to be some really big, League of Legends 2023 off-season news surrounding, the LCK because, we were just waiting for the LCK to have their big like off-season news start happening because you have like the luxury tax and the basically a soft salary cap getting introduced into the LCK system for 2024. And then obviously, after T1 won, the 2023 League of Legends World Championship, that pretty much almost solidified, okay, where are some of these guys going to end up going? Because a lot of these guys basically only had contracts that ran up until the end of the year. But before we get into any of the massive, juicy information coming out of, just all the League of Legends media outlets, I just want to say thank you to every single person who is watching this show on the podcasting platforms. And apparently, when I was checking out my analytics for the show, because obviously I distribute the show through Spotify for podcasters, it was just basically got rebranded to that name because previously it was Anchor.fm, and it shows that our biggest platform that we are currently getting watched through is Amazon Music. So if you are, listening to the show, whether you're, commuting back and forth from work or when you're waking up in the morning, or basically you need something to play on your second monitor, when you need something to listen to, or when you're at the gym, or when you're having sex with your wife or girlfriend or whatever. Well, thank you for choosing, to listen to us. You don't have to, obviously.
Pretty much. Thank you for listening on your chosen audio platform. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys. It really does mean a lot. Like I really do want to thank all the people we've had here ever since we had the Nightwing podcast on here, and you guys chose to follow me on this endeavor with having the two podcasts, one for like pop culture stuff and one dedicated to just League of Legends stuff. Now, someone also asked me, what would you do with the show if like League ever stopped? Well, we just kind of just rebrand it to something else. I don't know, honestly. That'll be something we'll talk about in the future. But I'm to be honest here, there's always going to be League, for being honest here. There'll always be the LCK. There's always going to be like the LEC. LCS, I don't know. I mean, God forbid, we probably just got to start watching Mexico, dude. We got to start watching Brazil.
I don't know about that.
That's what Sean said, remember? He's like, man, Mexico's so good and it's full of great gems no one looks at. Yeah, the great gems of League of Legends don't even look at that trash. Because you can't find diamonds in the rough with garbage. That's just how it works. But yeah, thank you guys for watching on the podcasting platforms. You guys are amazing. And yeah, man, what's been going on with you, dude? How was work?
Tired on usual. Crazy. Just another crazy week. This week went by fast.
Right? Yeah. We're already at freaking Wednesday right now, aren't we?
Thursday.
For you it's Thursday. For me, it's still Wednesday for a couple hours. It's Thanksgiving, man. So happy early Thanksgiving. You gonna stuff Lennon's turkey this year?
Yeah. I mean, I'm a baster.
Oh God.
With my gravy.
Oh God, you do that to me, Daddy?
What's wrong with you? You need help, man. You need help.
We're gonna do fist that turkey, put your fucking turkey baster in there, and slather your gravy on it.
What is wrong with you?
So, you know how like T1 CEO Joe Marsh got in trouble today because he leaked that Arnold signed Canyon apparently to GENG. So the reason why in League you don't do that, and the reason why that's like super scummy as fuck, is because if there's discussions going on and someone leaks that puts pressure on that team to sign that player, right? When that other player in question could be trying to field a bunch of different offers to see. So if people leak that shit, that's very dangerous, actually, So, I guess he put pressure on Arnold to officially sign Canyon. That's what he put out on Kjo's Twitch stream. And I know people were like, "Oh, I don't know about if you should sign Canyon at all." I will say this: Canyon had a pretty bad year with Showmaker, but I'll be honest with you, that entire D plus Disney Plus roster was just so bad. I'm not even gonna call it damn one. That was Disney Plus levels of bad. Because, dude, let's be honest here. The only reason they even won games to even get to Worlds was because of Deft.
Yep.
And Deft didn't even really fit with their team. Like, you just saw the play style just like they knew he was their best player, but they kind of never really ever played for him. I don't know. That was a really bad team. Like, Kellen might have been one of the worst supports I've ever seen still get a team. Dude, how the fuck did that guy have a team this year? Kellen was bad. Like, people were like, "Oh, Kellen's dog shit." He was dog shit last year. How is he on a team this year? That blew my mind. I was like, bro, why the fuck does Kellen have a team? How the fuck does Kellen have a team? And, Sean's somewhat of a what's his name? Kana fan.
Yeah.
Kana's not good. Kana legitimately isn't good. So, like, Damwon basically went, you know what? We grabbed Deft from DRX, and that'll probably just fix all our issues. But it's like, no, I can't because, Showmaker, obviously, I thought he played well last year. Not like his peak best. I thought he played well. But then again, when it came into like this year and he started talking about burnout and all that shit, it was pretty bad. Ever since he gave that interview about him feeling burnt out and, not really like in love with the game like he used to, he just felt like he was never the same after that. It felt like he was just kind of, I don't know, just going through the motions, actually. Yeah,
he was there that he was Marshawn Lynch. I'm just here not to get fined. He was mentally done.
Yeah. Also, Purify Turin, he's been with Damwon ever since they were a challenger team. Ever since they were in the Challenger League in 2019. He's like literally been with this org ever since it was a nothing burger, Then it was Damwon. Then obviously it won a world championship. Now they're Disney Plus, whatever the fuck they are, honestly. And do you think Showmaker will have a team, actually?
It looks like he might, but it's going to take a while.
Hold on. Let me turn you up a little bit. You sound kind of low.
No, I'm here, man.
Okay. Let me get that. So, there's been a lot of crazy news, man. There's been so much news, so much drama. But I will say this, Miss Kitty, if you ever manages to listen to this video, you are absolutely so pretty. I'm a single man, so if you want to have some Riz spit to you, some hot game, choose me, please.
She's not going to choose you, bro.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean?
What do you, evil geniuses are out fucking.
Oh, guess what? Augusta, we can talk about this in a minute, but Augusta week has happened in the LEC. Woo.
What happened?
Affinity Reality will return to the Rogue brand for the 2024 season.
Yes. I never understood why they got rid of that branding. I never understood it.
Money. Like when the company takes over, they kind of want to put their brand on it. It's
their stamp of approval. Yeah. And everyone kept telling them, "Hey, this already has an established presence right here. You don't have to change it. They don't care.
It don't matter because it's like, what? Oh, this is
what happened."
When once we start talking about dudes and players leaving, oh, this is coming through the
who's coming through?
Somebody that used to play in that LCS. Someone you know very fondly.
Oh no. Who reported it? Did it happen right now?
Let me see.
Because, guys, I'm not kidding here. We have so much to talk about. We're just kind of just, just talking for a little bit right now. Because I know you guys, when you're driving or you're, trying to just chill, you want to have some nice intro conversation. That's what I like to listen to on my podcast. I will say this. On Sunday's show, we're going to talk about our World's 2023 biggest frauds, our best moments, worst moments, what we like, what we didn't like, obviously. But that's going to be for Sunday's show. There's so much roster news going on right now to the point where, like, I didn't have enough time to just make a whole bunch of videos. I probably could still just make individual videos talking about my own personal opinion about this stuff, but this would be a better way of communicating it all to you guys. It's looking like the LCS is doing the Armut route again for spring this year, signing some random butt-fuck nobodies just because,
How do you find where the thing was reported from? Because I just see that this player is leaving, just done.
Where'd you look it out?
It's on llo.fandom.com.
Send me the link on Facebook. Yo, what's up, Terrence? How you doing, man? What's up, buddy? I'm doing pretty good. Are you excited for Aquaman 2 coming out very, very soon, man? But yeah, if you have my phone number, man, hit me up. I think I have your number. I'll hit you up for a show very, very soon, actually, where we could, chat it up for a little bit. All right. Let's get right into this really quickly. Okay. Oh, I already have all of it ready because this is going to be crazy. Okay. Oh my God. A lot of this news is just insane. Holy crap. It's going to be a bloodbath right now. Because one of the moves that we talked about on a episode before is going to be interesting because that piece of news might have changed depending on today. Because that's how crazy the offseason goes. Because, like, information can travel to a certain extent, but then, like, right when other information comes out or just how verbal agreements work in the esports scenes, like, things can change, And we're going to start going over that stuff right now for you guys. So, yeah, let's just get right into it. I know everyone's going to, want us to go over the LCK, and we're going to do that right now. Terrence says, you're okay? Awesome, man. Yeah, I still have your number. As you know, you can talk to me anytime you want. Yeah, man, I'm gonna hit you up in a couple of days, and I'm gonna set up a time for us to do this show, okay? Because that's gonna be something I want to do because I haven't got a chance to talk to you in quite some time, and I would love to sit down and talk to you about all things comics, all things DC, Marvel, got to talk to my boy. All right, so let's go over this stuff. All right, League of Legends 2023 off-season news underway right now. So if you guys are a fan of SK Telecom T1, or as you guys know now them as T1, they are running back their roster.
Top dog, baby. They were so good. They were so good that they broke 2 regions.
And now they get them back. They just get them back. So we predicted for this. If they won the world championship, they would stick together. And if they didn't, they would break up. That's
pretty much everybody that was under contract would be gone. That's what it was.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you think they paid them a lot more money to stay? Because the rumor that I heard was that they're not going to give them that much more money.
I think what it is
the sentiment is like they want to win another championship, so they're fine with keeping the same roster together.
I think what they did is they looked at how long owners there left, and then they gave everybody a boost. Like, all right, we'll give you this amount for this year, and that's it, pretty much. You know? And then they give some kind of stipulation with this, and this, and y'all set. Yeah, or at least win worlds, you're all good. Yep, that was the main thing. Yeah, it's just crazy.
So yeah,
crazy, man.
T1 are keeping their championship winning roster for 2024 as hinted in a teaser earlier today. Also, remember, Faker gets his original head coach back that he won 3 world championships with. That's another buff the team gets. I really don't see a world they're not like in the finals for both LCK splits coming up in 2024. Because how we were watching the LCK this year, and it looked like a lot of these rosters were just content. A lot of these like people that were running the LCK rosters, not GENG, KT, were just content with just like putting together butt-fuck rosters to just get revenue share. I don't know if the revenue share split works the same in the LCK as it does in like the other regions, but there was a lot of teams that were just bad, like just straight up bad. Like Hama Life was only a gatekeeper team because everybody else under Hama was just that much bad, and Hama weren't even good themselves. You know, it was basically DRX trash, Nung shit, Red Force, booty cheeks, live ass box, live shit box, as I call them. You know, okay, Saving Banks bitch, they're trash. You know, then you just had Hanuma Choke Life Esports, whatever the fuck they're called. Then you just had DK, Dick plus Kia, shit plus. They were just bad all year. It was basically just a 3-team region the whole year anyway. It's basically GENG, T1, KT. KT started out slow in the spring, but you could tell they were kind of just ramping up throughout the year. And yeah, I'll be honest with you guys. T1 were the best team at the event. They completely changed the meta. You know what's crazy, dude? Everyone's out here picking this bitch-made Kaisa pick. Gumiushi's like, that's cool. I'll just play Varus, Ashe, and Jinx in Aphelios.
Yep, just long range.
Actually, just changed the whole T1 roster. Just changed the world's meta by themselves.
Yep, and then they made instead of top catch looks foolish. It was like, oh, that was good like 2 patches ago. Like, I'm gonna poke you with a Varus, and then let you get fucked by a Renata, and then top lane's not going to matter.
Yeah, top lane's not going to matter because Zeus just basically just gaps everybody at this point.
Yeah. made the shot go 116-6. Jesus, 3 games.
Zeus, back in the day, they used to have trash talk compilations. If they still did that, Zeus should have just been, you get on your knees and suck my dick. That's what he should have said. That's what they should have said.
Wait a second. It was a 4v1, and I'm the one that's still living. It'd be like, call the ambulance, but not for me. It's just, oh shit, man. It's
Owner had a fantastic tournament. You might as well just call him like the MVP of the entire tournament.
He's the owner, right? He's the owner of China.
Oh my god,
that motherfucker owns China. He owns China now. Dude, just
oh god,
clapping China cheeks. Yes. Woo.
You could actually argue between Keria, Zeus, and Owner who is the MVP of the whole tournament. Not just Swiss stage, not just quarterfinals, not semis, the entire tournament.
If you want to say Swiss stage, it could have been either Keria or Owner. And I think once they got to semifinals or finals, it'll be Zeus. Quarterfinals is literally a coin toss.
Yeah, like, dude, they all played so well to the point where it was like, these guys basically could just all 3 get the MVP. This would be one of the rare years I would just all give you trophies. You all get the trophy.
if you want to go by series, Team Liquid game, I would say probably Zeus or maybe Owner.
I would say
I'll tell you this: the Cloud9 series was definitely
that
Faker.
was Owner. That was Owner.
I'm gonna tell you why it was Faker. Faker literally said
the ward in the Cloud9 series. Are you a troll?
I'm gonna tell you why. This motherfucker decided to pick Silence until Oriana says, "I'm not gonna play this game. Let everybody play the game 4v5." And they damn near perfect game. Cloud9. It's like Faker has to be coach of the year. This mother he's done with comeback player of the year.
Well, did you not know? Basically, he is the head coach.
Yeah. Oh no, that's fine. Yeah. It's like this was fun. And then oh my god,
this whole team just played so well at the World Championship. I told people I'm not ever selling my Faker stocks. Everyone's like, no, I'm never selling them. I did sell half of them in the JDG series, so I dipped to JDG. But I didn't.
I mean, I'm not gonna the JDG too. But at that point, I was thinking, okay.
To be fair, I did predict them every match, but that one. I did keep my word that
no. I predicted T1. I predicted JDG to win Worlds before F6 started.
Yeah,
T1 was my second pick.
No, we had them top 4. It was It was basically Gen G, JDG, T1, and BLG in that mixture. It was the same 4.
I didn't pick Gen G. I picked KT. Because you kept talking about Chovy choking. I was like, okay, Chovy's going to choke.
Oh no,
I think KT was going to find a way. I think KT's going to find a way to either win Worlds or they're going to fuck up.
Dude, I want to know a world where like KT, as good as they were playing against JDG to a certain extent. What if they had a chance to face Weibo or NRG or LNG? How different of the tournament we could be talking about if they got momentum in their team. But Owner, Keria, Zeus all had MVP. World's 2023 performances. Faker definitely had a good tournament of his own. And yeah, Gamusi played really, really well. T1 just bitchy. They were literally the meta of everyone shifted the meta to them because everyone was picking these bullshit picks, man. We had to sit weeks on end watching these agonizing drafts, and T1's just like, can we just draft like normal human beings? What is this gay Kaisa shit we're doing over here? Remember the Belveth picks? The Belveth picks were so bad. Jarvan was so much more better than Belveth in this tournament. I don't think that's even like debatable at that point. Yeah. Belveth and Kaisa just might have been the most overrated picks at the tournament. I don't know what those champs must have been gods in scrims, give and take that the priority these champions actually had. But yeah, T1 running it back, same team. So BDS have locked their roster. You know, Teemo, bitch, dicks, and sissies. You know.
Oh shit.
So Adam, Sheo, Nuck, Ice, and Lebrov. Basically the same team except Korean ADC. That's it. From the ERLs. So rumor is they wanted Carzzy, but Carzzy chose to go to Team Vitality. So they just chose him.
My biggest thing is why get rid of why keep Lebrov over Crowdy?
I was sitting here thinking, like, wait a minute. So you got rid of Crowny, who didn't really do anything at Worlds, but he was one of your best players all year.
LeBron literally lost you games. Like
LeBron literally was bad for pretty much the entire year. Like, did he have a week where he actually looked good? I mean,
no.
I don't think his best is like average at best.
And it's like, okay, I gotta stay keeping Adam. Adam was literally
Adam proved himself at Worlds. I think it's fair to keep him at that point.
And this is how sad BDS was. It was either win by Adam or die by Adam. It was literally they played through Adam to the point where they realized, oh, let's ban 3 of his champions and see how he can play on a certain team. And he gets curve stopped. Nobody else can do shit. It was like this is what BDS went 0-3 drop. The minute you realize, oh, we just gotta get rid of this player, no one else stepped up shit. I can see why they got rid of Crowdy. I was thinking, get rid of LeBron. Get.
That's my thing too. What did Sheo do at Worlds? Sheo got gapped. Like there was the distance between Jupiter and this Earth and this planet was the gap that he got destroyed at Worlds.
Yeah,
guy got embarrassed at Worlds.
He got gapped like those stars. You know what I'm saying? You know
those corn stars. Yeah.
Just,
Dude, it literally just died by Adam. Basically, Adam picks Garen, and we coin flip. Magic happens. Hopefully, maybe.
Yeah.
So, and then they're like, you know what? Basically, our only shot at winning is domestically because we're not gonna ever win Worlds because we're fucking dog shit. We don't have any aspirations for winning Worlds. Let's just get rid of our best ADC player too to another team potentially. Now, rumor is I don't know where Crowny is going to be on a team. I don't think he's going to have a team for the winner split for 2024 with the LEC. Yeah. But that's crazy, man. He played well like all year, and he's not going to have a starting spot next year. That's crazy. Like, I agree. He didn't play well at Worlds, but did that mean that he should have a starting spot? I don't know about that.
I don't know about that either.
That's a little too big of an overreaction. I can understand if like players on Mad Lions don't have starting spots because they're just fucking bad for the most part.
That too, plus they've been together for a while.
Like, if it wasn't for Crowny, for the most part with Adam, they wouldn't even have. I mean, they don't even have Worlds, honestly. I mean, but to be fair, people got to factor in as you know how we saw earlier this year. If a team starts not doing well, they'll bring back these players anyway. It's gonna happen. So like, if a team is not gonna, so if a team is gonna suck and not make it out of the fucking, I don't know if the LEC is gonna run back that same format. Like the whole 8 teams make it in, and then you start doing best of threes. If some of these teams don't pan out, I don't see a world where Crowny, people like Trimby, other like prominent players don't make it back into the league. It always happens. So that's BDS. That's their team looking like 5th, 6th place.
Yep.
Oh, your favorite roster. Immortals, Shaz's favorite roster.
Don't say that.
With this edition, Immortals completed roster, according to our sources, is Castle, who the fuck knows who that is, Mayonnaise, Mass, Tactical, and Ole, looking like prime 9th place.
Ole.
So Tactical basically ran it down the entire year, and They're like, oh man, you can do our AC again. What? Now, granted, he was playing with full ass in spring. Okay, so you know what Immortals did? They're like, okay, we'll bring back his old bot lane partner. What's his name? Treats.
Yep.
And Treats was a bust. It didn't have that same magic they had before. It didn't happen. Mask is Unicorns of Love's. What was it? He was on KT Challengers as backup player, right? And Castle. No. So sorry. Their new top laner, Castle, was a KT Challengers top laner. Mask was a Unicorns of Love, I think, ERL player. I don't know. It's 3 Koreans, 2 Americans, and Ole's coming back from military service to play in the LCS again. Last time he was on the LCS, he was on Golden Guardians, and that roster was booty ass. So
booty ass butt cheeks.
This is looking like prime 9th place right here. Okay.
Hey yo. Hey.
Oh, I forgot we can't have 9th place. This is looking like 7th to 8th.
That's gonna be 9th place in an 8th place league. They're gonna be worse than Challenger. I imagine be worse than Challenger teams. Oh Jesus.
Oh God. Only Immortals and Dick could be that. This is the interesting piece of information. Is official. Infinite Reality will go back to the Rogue brand in the LEC next year. Yeah, everyone pretty much was scratching their head like, huh?
Court. The name's trash. The logo's
trash. The content trash.
What content?
Oh, they put out content. It's depressing content, but
oh shit! I was like, wait a second, what content?
No, all the teams have YouTube channels. They do the whole weekly recap of the games and stuff like that. But
I didn't know that Corey put out content.
It's the same channel. They literally just rebranded the Rogue channel.
I knew XL was putting out content. That shit
was depressing as fuck.
It was like because just Abadage just sat there. It's like, oh hey guys, gotta do this.
Did you watch Did you watch their winter and their spring stuff? Oh my god, it felt like someone just got murdered in that room. Shit. Yeah. But everyone agreed, like the name change was stupid. The logo looked like shit. Just this is a bad decision. But it's one of the rare times people realize they made a bad decision and they're going back to what they should have never made a decision in the first place. Fine, whatever. It's back to Rogue. I'm cool with it. Just more people should look at this when they're entering League of Legends. You don't got to change everything. If someone already has an established presence and brand, you don't got to work on that. It already has that presence done for you. You could just use that. But then again, I agree with you where it's like, yeah, you kind of want their stamp of approval on it too. So
yeah.
All right. This ERL stuff no one cares about. Okay. What else is here? All right. Hanwha Life Esports just announced the signing of Support Delight. So yeah, GENG basically blew up their whole roster. And now the rumor is they're still trying to get Chovy because the contracts are just over because that's how most of the contracts expired this year because of the whole luxury tax thing for next year. Okay. So it's not like they can't re-sign Chovy for 2024. It's still, those signings are still going on right now. So basically, Hanwha Life got rid of Life, who brought no life into that team because he was booty ass after leaving GENG. His whole play just
ain't that funny? His name's Life, but he was dead the whole time. Jesus. I don't make this shit up, man. I'm just saying.
That's too on the nose, man. That's too on the nose.
Motherfucker was stiffer than morning wood. Like, nigga, what the dude?
I love it. Like, he used to be on GENG for a little bit. And he's pretty overrated. Because understand, when you're on top tier organizations like GENG, T1, KT, players are always going to get overrated, even like the worst ones that they have. Because you'll see players like Life go to other teams who just completely suck for the most part. That means they were getting carried the whole time. Life looked like straight booty ass cheeks. And then next to Viper, who's just a fucking good ADC in general. And yeah, it sucks to lose Delight. I thought he played really well throughout the year. I wouldn't have gotten rid of him. I think he proved himself just fine.
I wouldn't have gotten rid of him either, but I understood it. It made sense.
Yeah. I mean,
and Genji only keeping pays made perfect sense. Yeah, I don't know why I saw pays, but it's pays. Yeah, it made perfect sense.
How you doing, brother? Yeah, man. Happy Thanksgiving to you, man. Hope you have a great day, brother.
Yep.
Yeah, the only problem I have when big signings like this go to other teams, and I'm a fan of GENG, obviously, is, man, if these guys start popping off and against my team, oh god, that's gonna hurt so bad.
Oh yeah,
That's
no,
gonna
of
fucking
course.
suck,
Of
dude.
course,
This guy
like
was
how you
so
think I felt
cracked.
this? How you think I felt this year seeing was it seeing what's his name FBI pop off and everybody
Oh
else? But
yeah.
it's like, but sometimes that iteration of a team just doesn't work. It's like people say, oh, but it's like you can't
Well,
sometimes.
and this is the thing people understand. When you're on Gen G T1, you need to win Worlds or MSIs to be justifying your spots anymore. Like winning
Yeah,
domestically, it's obviously a thing that they want to have, but it's like, no,
yeah,
you don't do well internationally, you is out. That's it. That's how it works. For this is like with other esport orgs and league don't understand. You do well at the highest because these orgs have aspirations for winning worlds because they have the players that can potentially do it from like their availability, right? So that
yeah,
means you need to be. And people say that's too harsh though. What if he played well all year? I agree. I agree. He played well all year, but this is. I'm just saying, guys. They have to win. That's all that matters to these guys. You put trophies in their cabinet, or you go play in the wilderness. Actually, now the thing here is people understand. Homolife, other esport orgs have had super teams, and it's not as always worked out. You know, so like T1 and Gen G having super teams is much different than someone like Homolife having one, right?
yeah.
Homolife had a version of a super team coming into this year, right? That looked like shit. That looked like really bad. That just looked terrible, honestly. But to be fair, we kind of knew that wouldn't work anyway, so like it's not too surprising. But yeah, I'm glad Life gets a starting. I'm sorry, I'm glad Delight gets a starting spot. He's gonna be a delight to see over Dead, actually, because Life is so fucking trash. No one cares about OK Savings Bank trash. Blabber, contract extension for 3 more years on Cloud9. He's just gonna stay on Cloud9 forever at this point. Now, to be fair,
Yeah.
they could always just terminate this whenever, honestly. But
Yeah.
I just if he is not gonna be off Cloud9 after his bad Worlds performance this year, I just don't see a world he ever leaves at that point. Like he played pretty bad at Worlds, guys. And I like Cloud9 a lot, but I was like, holy shit, he played bad. I guess it's just valuing, hey, we'll just value our domestic success and hope to do well at Worlds. As we do this, Gen G's trending. Just our luck, all right? All right, what else is down here to see? Okay. Oh, I had a huge menace drama that ended up happening.
Yeah.
God, this fat ding dong ching chong fuck is just going nuts these days. Like, people didn't know if he was I could tell he was a weirdo. Like, I'm not saying he's a.
That was the news that was the news I was telling you about earlier. Like, oh shit, he's
this guy's. It's crazy because this guy's a fuck. I don't know. I never got good vibes from him. He just looked like a fucking weirdo, to be honest here. Looked like he probably ate half the fucking PCs they were fucking sitting on too. Fucking fat fuck. Glad you're out, you fucking check stealing fat bitch. Oh god, why am I so mean?
Yeah,
Mid laner Menace announced on his Instagram that he is retiring to complete his military service. Hope he doesn't eat the military. After that, he plans to study according to his post. Study what? Hot Korean bitches twerking? The fuck?
Man. Hey man, that's gonna pay off, man.
Gen G, as you guys know, we mentioned earlier with the whole Delight signing to Homolife Esports. They basically quadra-killed their whole roster, coaching staff gone to. Oh, y'all got to get the fuck out. No trophies in my cabinet. Arnold's like, checks ain't getting written. Done.
Beat T1 and LCK. It don't matter, motherfucker. He supposed to win world.
Especially with the world's this free. I'm saying right now, this was the most freest world championship in the history of world.
No, they had the hardest side, in my opinion. They had BLG was like.
Oh no, but just in general, like given how weak Worlds was this year, This was a free world championship. They were primed to face T1 again in the finals. They were on the opposite side of the bracket.
And they get fucked by a Chinese team. That don't even make sense.
Yeah. And Homolife Esports announced the contract renewal of mid laner Zeka and the departures of top laner Kingen and support Life. Yeah, Kingen needs to be gone. That guy was fucking check stealing.
Kingen what? Kingen nothing. And the support dead because he ain't life. he ain't got no life. He dead. All the times he died, shit, fuck around, keep fighting. You the first one that get knocked up.
Remember he was playing set support. I almost had a stroke when that guy was playing set support. It looked like he was on crack. He looked like he was drinking cough syrup and autism.
I seen you play better set support. I was like, Jesus.
And this is the big one right here.
Tossed up and died.
Coma, 3 world championships. Damn, people said, but he wouldn't win on anything else but SKT. Yes, he did. He did. He actually won on another team, and he went to MSI too. He almost won MSI too, actually. So he did everything people said.
He went on. Was it DK? It was a Damwon.
He went on Damwon. He went to Worlds Finals, and then went to MSI Finals. So everyone kept saying, well, he's only doing this on SKT because he has Faker. No, he proved he can win without Faker. And do well without Faker.
And that Faker proved he could win without him. Like on some Tom Brady shit.
Yeah.
Tom Brady, bitch.
That's how you know a player is good. Or like it solidifies. If a player goes somewhere else and does well, you know, okay, that guy's good. That guy's
Tom Brady go, baby. He went to a new team and won the first year. Bill Belichick out here looking salty, nigga.
You know, it got so bad to the point, you know how they have those Asia games? People kept pressuring, who are we going to choose, Faker or Showmaker? Because this is back when he had to choose one. I forgot who he chose, but it just shows a lot of people respect this guy. This guy's game knowledge is absolutely insane. Like, he was literally a one-man coaching staff in some of the World Championship final wins. Like, this guy knows. I mean, this is just such a buff in every single way. The only problem that I can still have, now that Faker's older than he used to be, is that going to have a clash? Are they going to have like clashing ideals? I don't know. I think there is that mutual respect where no, Faker did well without me, I did well without him. I hope they're not gonna have any problems, you know.
Yeah.
But this is probably the biggest buff of the offseason. This is probably the most underrated buff that no one's talked about. They literally get their legendary head coach back. That's so big for them. And we talked about this in the last episode of the Cloud9 podcast. Go check that episode out if you missed it. Basically, Evil Geniuses and Golden Guardians are out. Evil Geniuses failed with their diversity hire with Nicola Point Jameson, that dirty, stinking, filthy ape, and Golden State Warriors and Golden Guardians are exiting esports as well. I'm not sure if Golden Guardians are going to exit all esports, but the Golden State Warriors don't want to be in the LCS anymore. And I mean, I'll be honest here. Golden Guardians were a perennially bad org anyway. I don't know how 1 year of success for some of these guys erases all the bad years in people's lives.
What it does is it starts a trend of like, can this team get better? That's why it's like it only takes 1 year. Like
all it takes is one. That's true.
Yep.
Advian said he's not playing. Yeah, of course he's not. He's fucking trash. Advian is bad. I don't care what anyone says. Advian is not good. Actually. All right. Where is good old Ashley King? Ashley King, so beautiful, you know, looking all spicy and shit.
Go back up. Wait a second. 2024 DRX.
Oh yeah, they announced their 2024 roster for DRX. If you guys are DRX fans, they have Rascal. They're gonna pick between one of these junglers, Juhan and Sponge.
Sponge.
Is that really his name? Sponge.
Oh man, he about to get roasted. We gonna get him. Sponge, yeah, man, he gonna be sucking up all the death, all the kills.
Oh shit! Oh god! All right, so here is all of the LCK news. Obviously, we talked about this earlier. T1's running their whole roster back, obviously. So
there's no Barrel. Did Barrel leave or?
Barrel might be going to GENG, actually. That's the rumor now.
That's crazy. I mean, finally.
That's pretty big there.
That's finally made he get the fuck off DRX.
Oh, yeah. He basically only was there for a paycheck this year. Let's be honest here. He only there for a paycheck. When Worlds get paid.
When Worlds get a fat paycheck, go back to Worlds in Korea, have girls fawn over you. Shit, I do the same thing.
Team Liquid announced today that they're getting rid of Summit and Piosic, actually. Who's their roster going to be, though? Are they really going to keep APA, Yawn, and Cortez?
Yeah, and that's what it seems like. I think Steve
they're going to sign Licorice?
Maybe. This is what I see what happened with them.
They should sign Revenge. Guys, Revenge is trash. If you sign Revenge, I know you're not trying to win LCS. I know you're trying to be in 8th place. Revenge is booty. Sorry.
This is my
He's trash.
This is my thing with these two. I truly believe that like they might have wanted to keep him, but I don't think they wanted to stay. I think after losing, they like the way they did.
Guys, they went 0-4 drop. There's no way they're staying. And we talked about this before.
Not even 0-4 drop. No, not even 0-4 drop. You lost to fucking Vietnam.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You lose to you think about this. You came one team fight away from beating T1 to getting your brakes beaten off you by Vietnam.
Yeah, it wasn't even close. And then remember in that best of 3, Piotr is like, give me my best champion. I'll carry this game, and we'll get us to a third game. And in the third game, they get this motherfucker Sejuani.
This
Pull the whole roster up.
This how I know.
Flash it up.
The coach must have gave up on team. He must have gave it up on the season.
What level of a dumb fuck of a coach you gotta be? And it was Rainover, and I love Rainover, but holy shit, that was so bad. Your fucking jungler's like, I can carry us. I got them into that situation. Now, it'd have been much different if he asked for his best champion and lost you the game. No, he asked for his best champion, won you the game. Single-handedly won you the game, kept your world's birth alive at the tournament. This motherfucker gets Sejuani.
See, I'm glad these two are leaving because I feel like they were too good for Team Liquid. I'm sorry, Team Liquid.
I'll be honest here, because Piotr kind of ramped up throughout the year. He was really bad at beginning in spring, and then he got better in summer. Piotr was pretty good for them the whole time, and he's such a coin flip too. Because like if your team's just all based around Summit, such a limit your team's gonna have anyway. Like we saw, if he's not playing well and there's no one else better on your team, you're just kind of fucked, honestly.
Yep.
So yeah, Team Liquid, they don't have Summit or Piotr. I swear to God, if they sign Revenge, I'm gonna just lose my brain. If they pick Revenge over Licorice, just be 8th place then. Who gives a fuck anymore? No one cares about Immortals. Immortals is trash. Yeah, hey, Reaper's a great head coach. Cloud9, 100 Thieves. He was on EDG, NA semis. He won at MSI.
What else? Goku gave it. That's SK?
No, that's Japan. LJL.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. All these names sound a little fucking familiar. Sengoku. Should know Goku was Japanese.
I would call it Vegeta Gaming, actually. Bro, Reaper's a great head coach. If anyone doesn't pick him up, you're just asking not to do well. I'm saying his resume proves it itself. Like, he's the only head coach ever to get a Western team to top 4 in the LCS. That's just facts.
Oh yeah, he was the Cloud9.
He was head coach at the time they made top 4 at Worlds. Actually,
okay.
Multiple finals, multiple trophies. Just if you're not signing that guy, you're just asking to lose. And yeah, Hama Life welcomes Delight, and then no one cares about saving shit. A menace. I don't know what the fuck he's asking.
To the military. That's what he gotta have to lose weight then.
Yeah, it's probably gonna eat the military. Holy shit. Okay. Bible, that's challengers. Okay, it's Sky. Thank you, Cockroach.
Roach.
So yeah, KT blew up half their roster. Keen
not half. They blew up. They got quadra killed their whole roster.
So they're only keeping BDD.
Yeah.
Keen, Aiming, Lahent. I think Aiming had a good Worlds actually. I think he had great Worlds. Honestly, he was great at World. His team just kind of like Keen kind of got it together. It looked pretty wonky.
He did, but the whole issue is
good. Cuz really never played good at Worlds. To be honest,
the issue with a lot of bot lanes when it comes to Korea, they'll either get winner one or both. Sometimes they'll look at the upside. The issue with the upside, aiming was good, but it was like, was it
Lahens, like you saw where like Lahens did not really ever give him the best support he could have, because Lahens I love Lahens. I think he's awesome, but like he was running it down this world. He was turbo sprinting that shit. This scenario, like, yep, you got to just go. As Chad said, you got to go. Get the fuck out of here.
You got to go. He was out here.
I swear, guys, these fucking Lahens out here literally turbo sprinting games. This man was out here being like, "Wong dong be bong your life." Fuck, this guy was bad at Worlds. Holy shit. But so I guess they're only just keeping BDD. I'm not saying they can't re-sign these guys, but it's KT. I doubt it. Remember, they have their budget slashed too.
Yeah.
So I don't know who they're going to end up signing because these guys cost a lot of money. All right. Okay. Obviously, Rapid Star's going to leave. Okay.
Contract
Zeka.
renewal.
With
Yep,
Zeka.
Zeka.
Get rid of
King
those
of
fucking
Life.
frauds.
Yeah, those two are.
Get rid of those fucking frauds.
Gen
This is a big one right here. Canyon, Deft,
Kana.
and Kana out of Disney Plus Kia.
D+ Kia, yeah.
That's the end of an era. Canyon's been with them ever since 2019. That's 2018 because you qualified the year before. Yeah, you qualified the year before to get in. So 2019, 20, 21, 22, 25 years. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
I'll be honest here. If GENG really is getting him, I don't give up on him so soon. I think he's a jungler where we know he could easily be the best jungler in the world if he wanted to. Like if you're gonna take that risk on him, I personally would.
My thing is, where does Kana and Def go?
Oh, Kana's gonna be homeless. He's gonna have to go back to playing challengers. He can do whatever. He can go play there. He can go play on non-shit Red Force's challenger team. Deft, where would Deft go? Is he gonna be on KT?
Maybe KT.
KT would only have the only shot at doing well for him. Like, where else would he go? Holmolife's not getting rid of Viper unless they just want to be 10th.
Nah.
I'm curious to see, like, where would Def go?
It would have to be KT then.
Maybe he retires. He's old at this point. I mean, that would suck if he did retire.
I mean, but he won Worlds. He finally got to because honestly he could have retired last year, and there was rumors that he almost did.
Mm-hmm.
Go back up.
Yeah, this was the previous roster.
Croco, Fate.
Croco was straight up doo-doo shit. He shouldn't be in challenges.
I'm glad. And Barrow. Yep. Okay. Boom. End the contract with me. They're not resigning them. Lift some.
All these rosters are getting just discombobulated.
Closer, Teddy, and because Lift Sandbox was trying to get JoJo,
yeah. Imagine that's the best region in the world trying to import an LCS player. Holy shit, man! That'd be crazy.
I mean, he's Korean, but an American. That's mean they was thinking, okay, fuck it. Announced the re-signing of top winner Clear, Willer, Duty. That's the coach's name. His nickname is Duty. Okay, Lift Sandbox gonna be 10th place again. I'm not taking the nickname Duty, and it's not even DUTY, it's DOOTI. The fuck?
I can't wait for a player to call himself Ass Eater. I can't. It's happening at some point. This is more Lift Sandbox stuff.
Mr. Rims.
Oh my god!
Guess what? He ain't talking about cars.
No. If there's ever a player named Ass Eater, I'm not surprised. Nongshim Red Force is dog shit. They should just sell their spot to anybody else. Literally, not them.
TSM
comes sell to anyone. Nongshim are terrible. Anybody. Rats in the fucking New York sewers would be better than them. Fucking motherfuckers is garbage. GENG. I'm gonna type in GENG into the Twitter search bar because they were trending. So what's going on here? Okay. That's Valorant stuff. This was so what's today? Today's the 22nd.
Despite
so this was the rumor.
Best ever from James Keevan. Chovy is set. Okay, go to EDG.
That's the rumor. So this was some of the things that happened earlier today. Monty, he leaked this stuff. This was from the bullshit that happened. So this is going to be translated. So keep in mind here. So T1 CEO is complaining about a journalist leaking their LoL roster signings while the CEO of T1 itself is leaking GENG's potential roster moves in Keicho's Twitch chat. This industry is so profoundly fucking stupid. We really should just put it out of its misery. I've been saying that for years. This industry fucking sucks. We just had a fucking org hire a black woman and she tanked an entire org's. Actually,
the sad thing is, like, cause I went back and looked at it. I think they did that on purpose.
Did you see the shit I showed you? That virtue signaling bullshit I showed you.
But think about this. companies do this now. What they do is because think about it. What was her position again exactly?
CEO.
CEO. Think about it. A lot of times is the president and the owner. They usually what they do is they'll hide behind either a CEO, a PR manager, and what they do is they'll make someone the face. They have to make someone the face because unless a lot of companies like Jack from Cloud9 or Nate Shot want to see, they'll be the face. But sometimes these companies where you don't know who the fuck is the face, you just put somebody out there that's easy. Like you give them the key and you tell them you run it. But because a lot of times,
and I agree with Monty here too. That's not a. Why would it ever be acceptable for a CEO to discuss the other team's potential rosters in Twitch?
Yeah,
that's just stupid. Like
that's
Joe Marsh is a piece of Joe Marsh is just a piece of shit. It's all it is.
It's stupid because that can be considered
that's tampering.
Yeah, tampering. Thank you, tampering.
Yeah, because so if Canyon's entertaining offers from any other team, right there, that puts pressure on Gen G to sign him. Or because we understand in the offseason, people want to finish their rosters really early to start the synergy thing going. So if he's talking to other teams and he's to sign with Gen G, and people know he's going to sign with Gen G, people are going to be like, "Hey man, you already signed with Gen G. I got to go talk to someone else. I don't know if you're going to be committing to us." You know, you can't do that. That's so fucked to be doing. Honestly, good lord. Oh my god, talk for a second.
Yeah, no, it's crazy because it's like because that's the crazy thing about tampering. Because what it does is it puts pressure on the company that has to sign you. Plus, any other team that wants to sign you, now they know that okay, you're taking offers. Let me put my offer in and see how much they're willing to give you. And it's sad.
Joe Marsh is just being a dick because he's
been a dick
this whole time. His team he finally won Worlds and he's just being an asshole. Like fucking hell, dude. Like, I'm not saying he's a horrible person, but that's just I don't know, man. That's just so dumb sometimes. Why do this? Like, why? What's the reason of leaking that? Like, all it does is just screw over someone else, potentially getting a better offer because it puts pressure on another team.
Because it now makes that team pressure to sign a player that he might have either wanted to just entertain an offer or might have to offer more because that happens a lot of times. Like teams tamper and if you know that player, and so that player get 19 million for per year, they give him 24 because they feel like they got to overpay him. It's like,
and this is so big. This is what he said in Cato's chat. I love that Arnold claimed he was poor and then signs Kenyon. That is literally not what he said at all. What he said was that despite leading the region in sponsorships, they have not turned a profit. He didn't say they weren't making money; they're breaking even. He just said they haven't turned a profit yet.
But
he never said they were broke.
Yeah, no, but I mean, if you're not turning a profit, you're not really. I mean,
exactly.
That's not good. That's me. In less than words, Joe Mark might have been right for when he said he should have just he. There's no reason for him to say it. That was the issue because a lot of times you guys say that we're not turning a profit because you can't just say that we're out here not making no money, we're broke. You can't just say that. That's gonna scare off the stuff. Oh, but it's at the same time. Why is Joe Mark talking about it? It got nothing to do with him, right? That's what I'm assuming.
Arnold people were asking Arnold. He was seeing that the industry was lacking transparency. People kept asking about transparency, so he's been on some of the shows talking about a lot of that stuff. And if we're looking at all that, it's just like fucking hell. Like it's hard to make. I don't think people really make money here. All you can do is make money through sponsorships, not really your money. Essentially, that's basically someone just kind of. We talked about this before. It's kind of like they're giving you money and stuff like that, but it's not you generating that revenue personally yourself. You know, because even like there's so many things right now. We're gonna continue the conversation. I just gotta find his tweets. He tweeted about it too. I'm just trying to find it right now, but it's crazy, man. It's so cutthroat in this in industry too. It's just so cutthroat. And you said it works the same way in basketball too, doesn't it? With some of the owners.
Yep.
Oh my god! And remember when EG called her the Warren Buffett of esports?
Oh Jesus!
Oh shit! The Warren Buffett of esports just tanked their whole org. I absolutely love it. But let's be honest here. Because people, I think they said Joe was mad at this person for leaking that they're going to keep their whole roster together for T1. But wait a minute. Everyone knew the T1 roster was going to be like staying together if they won Worlds. And the thing, if we're going to be shitting on people for leaking things, why don't people shit on like Wulo for leaking stuff? Do people not think that hinders people's offers and shit like that?
Yeah.
Like, I think this whole like leaking culture in League just gets so out of hand. You know, it's just so disgusting sometimes, honestly. But it's the way the industry treaded. So it's just I'm trying to find that original Arnold post actually. He replied to me at some point. So yeah, that's kind of all of the T1. That's kind of all the LCK news so far. I'll just talk a little bit longer here as I try and, get through all this stuff. But yeah, KT blow up their roster. GenG's blowing up their roster. The rumored GenG roster. Let me try and go back and find it because that rumored GenG roster actually does it pretty legit, honestly.
Yep.
If I could find it. So Keen, Canyon, Chovy have probably never spoken 3 words to each other. GenG was going to be the most awkward, quietest team ever. Then out of nowhere, the loudest recorded noise in the history of man is heard in one corner of the room. It's Lehens. Yeah, it's not definitely happening. So I'll ask you, are you excited for League coming up this year?
Yeah, it's going to be crazy.
It's going to be just, I want to see how well T1 are going to bounce back together, I want to see if they're going to be as strong as they are because, sometimes when you run certain teams back, it's hard for them to really pass that threshold. Like, how are they going to pass that threshold of how good they've already become? Or are they going to start ramping up slowly? Or going to start out strong? Remember, people forget this last spring, earlier this year, was crazy. Remember?
Yep. It's crazy too.
Remember, because T1 started out this. Remember when this motherfucker Carrier picked Draven support?
Yep. Draven support.
This guy just massacres the fucking support pool. That guy literally is support.
But you remember in the spring he picked Azir support, and then fucking
I forgot he picked Azir support. Yeah, he did. Yeah.
And then Busio picked him a week later and absolutely failed or something like, dude, you're not carrying, my brother.
You guys like, bro, Busio, you cooking, but we ain't eating.
Yep.
So this is the rumored roster from all the tweets. So GenG's roster would be Keen, Canyon, Chovy, Pace, Barrel, or Lehens, depending on who signs. But those are the 2 front runners.
Keen, Chovy. Okay. Chovy's not coming back. That's right. I mean,
hopefully they can re-sign him. I mean, you would need, if you have any aspirations of winning Worlds, you would kind of want to have him still. But I just don't get it though. He chokes so much. It's so sad. We know this guy's incredible. I just don't get it, man. Explain it to me. Explain it.
It's probably mental. It's probably mental. That's the thing. You gotta look at it like him, Tarzan, why they choke.
The Hama Life roster is looking to be Doran, Peanut, Delight, Viper, Zeka. This is basically just GenG 2.0.
Yep.
With a somewhat worse mid laner. So they're basically just GenG Life Esports.
Yeah.
Is that not just most of GenG's team right there?
What?
For Hama Life's team?
Doran, Peanut. Yeah. Yeah, just
it's like GenG.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doran, Peanut, Zeka, Viper. Okay, yeah, that should be a good team.
That should be a whole lot better because Viper was basically playing the whole year 1v10 the entire year. Now he'll have an actual team.
You got DK with King, or no, King's gone. Lucid is gone. Showmaker's a maybe. Aiming's gone, and Kellen is.
Is that the team that they're rooting? Is that the team that they're trying to get? Kingen, Lucid, Showmaker, Aiming, and Kellen.
Maybe it's a
Okay.
does red mean they're coming or they're leaving?
Red might be red would mean the front runner, actually. The front runner
Okay.
person that they want for their roster.
No, yellow and orange.
I'm pretty sure yellow is trying to re-sign.
Okay. And orange is like more likely gonna resign.
Mm-hmm. Green is already re-signed, actually.
DRS got Rascal.
So I was right about KT. They're trying to get Dev.
Yeah.
Or Lehens or Barrel. So they're trying to get Lehens to resign or get Barrel.
And Piosic to come back to KT or come back to Korea. I mean, to me, I don't think he should have left Korea. It was good. You got your money in America.
You got the bag and left. You just got the bag and left, man.
Yeah, that's sorry ass team.
I can't believe DRX is gonna actually have a jungler player named fucking Sponge.
Yeah, really? Man, he about to suck up all the damage.
He's gonna suck up hot loads coming out of Faker's mouth when he keeps losing to him.
Man, he about to suck up all the shit after the owner shits on him. It's gonna be.
God. I mean, yeah, I'm excited for all the roster moves. We don't really normally hear about anything China related because China's just the roster locks, the roster changes over there are absolutely insane. Like, we don't hear about that shit until we actually see rosters on stream. We're not gonna have an English stream. Hopefully, I Will Dominate comes through with that and actually, does an English stream because I mean, I couldn't imagine a world where we don't watch the LPL. Honestly, like LPL is really fun to watch. I just don't like watching games where it's a 16th place team versus a 17th place team. I'm like, oh no, I'll just go to bed. I could give two shits about the results between Up and fucking Top Esports. I could give two shits about that, honestly. No, sorry, not Top. Up and Rare Ass. Like, I could not care about that, actually. I'm trying to look down on... Good Lord, there's this other person who does, like, LCK news, too. But, that's interesting. Because when we're looking at all this stuff, now... We're going to be looking at it through a lens of, like, what do you think the LCS is going to look like come 2024? You think the format changes, actually?
LCS, yeah. I think it's going to be 18. Of course, 18. I think it's going to be... I think the spring is going to be top 4. I think only top 4 teams.
Found it. Oh, my God. I found it. Okay, let's go. So found it. Here's Arnold's thing. Okay, here we go. I went through my Twitter history on my internet search backlog. So Arnold, okay. Where is this guy's energy when the CEO of T1 is leaking Genji's potential roster moves in Twitch chat? What an epic clown. Holy fucking shit. There's actually an account called Church of Chovy.
Oh shit.
These stand accounts are insane here. This guy just wins worlds and it's like, hey, I'm gonna just fucking start tampering with other people's fucking potential deals. What? Okay. All right, bro. What a weird flex that is. I can't wait to clap your fucking team when shit starts up again. I want to put you guys in the goddamn dirt again. Shit. I want you to suck my dick on that stage. If T1 win the first round, I'm a hide for a week. I ain't doing no posts. If T1 face Gen G in the first week and I lose, I'm off the internet for a week, actually. All right. So yeah, that's so they said most of the LEC rosters are done. And that's so when we have the full confirmation for like all the LEC rosters and the LTS rosters, we'll go over that as well. The LCK teams are absolutely just blowing up. They're like, nah, you know, win worlds, you out, you done, the fuck out. That's how it works. Like, that's harsh. Well, that's that's it.
That's business for you.
Yeah. This guy said, please tell me Chovy is staying. Yeah. Rumor says he's extending his contract. So, yeah, Gen G blowing up their roster is just insane. I thought they would at least keep Delight, at least.
He saw.
Well,
He
I saw
saw
it
it.
wrong. Yeah. Good Lord. And we know you're trying to treat Leonard in bed like a thought. God damn it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so I'll ask you a few things before we head out, which is do you got any plans for your YouTube channel come 2024?
At the moment, no. I'm just focusing more on getting this computer stuff done. Like, and
Because you don't want to do the security thing anymore?
if I have a chance to do a career that makes me more money, that's like safer, might as well do that in a sense. Like, but plus also like that gives me more freedom to do Pokemon events and stuff. Because now that I can officially be a judge, it's like,
Oh yeah, how's Pokemon going?
oh, it's good.
Yeah,
Test,
as you guys know, for
test
this episode, we're gonna do the TCG podcast tomorrow. So we're gonna talk about some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff there. It's been a lot of
Pokemon stuff. Yeah,
interesting things that have happened.
yep.
Wow. Oh
Yeah,
man.
that's crazy. It's like the meta's crazy in Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh. Like Yu-Gi-Oh's just like it's just a fucking mess at the point where I'm like, do I even want to come back to this shithole of this thing right now? It's like, or should I just? It's like that's why like I play online because like I can't keep saying I wait because the more I wait, the more I fall behind. But it's like the thing is like it took me like an hour and then I just picked up like my skills.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, all right, cool. I can play. Like I could easily just play, was it one deck, play Flu, get back into it, play Scareclaw.
Yeah.
Scareclaw could easily win me a regional. That's why it's like it's like I'm at the point now where I'm just trying to get like stuff from my personal life, like fix for get a permit to get my license to drive. Because once I get that, I'll be going to a lot more Pokemon events, like a lot more cups and challenges. Because that's the main thing that's like hindering me now from being more dedicated in Pokemon and somewhat Yu-Gi-Oh. Because I realize there's better locals. It's like how far am I willing to go? It's like damn, motherfuckers be driving 90 minutes to go to local.
And on
Yeah.
Sunday's episode, in honor of Faker's 4th World Championship, we'll be talking about his dominance in League, and there's some really weird stuff people say about Faker now. Even though I've watched this guy for many years, and the reason why I think people were down on him for a little bit is I remember when he was at his peak. I remember when this guy basically, you don't remember, there's a time in 2015, I think it's spring, he picked Master Yi Mid.
Yep.
Against someone and took his dick and shoved it so far down their ass, their eyes rolled back. Like, I think people were just like, where's this Faker at? Like, we know he can be this good. But I think the intangibles that Faker brings to the team is just absolutely insane. He just makes everyone around him play so much better. That's the thing. Not a lot of players have that. Now, and very few players that have that. So we'll go over that stuff more on Sunday. I'll try and get the show started like 5 or 5:30. Actually, try and do an early one for you guys. But yeah, man, 2023 is almost over, and T1 won Worlds. So Chaz is like, I didn't get it last year, but I got it this year.
Yep.
Oh Lord! To think if that man actually won last year, he'd have 5 World Championships.
More or less.
Nuts.
Yeah.
God. And it's crazy too because if Gen G wasn't in their way to stop them and Gen G were just some buttfuck nobody, he'd have like 13 LCK titles, some insane shit like that.
Yeah.
So, given how the LCS is going to function, I'm glad EG's out because, because, the Warren Buffett of esports can definitely help them, salvage all their money problems, right? This apparently was a Menace's record for competitive league. You want to see it? That fucking disgusting fat fuck. Here's his league. This was a Menace's record. There you go. That's a Menace's record throughout his whole time playing competitively. Starting from bottom upward. Oh, crazy. I forgot he was actually in Oceania too. I forgot about that. He was in Turkey. Yeah, he's made the rounds for a long time. I don't know what happened with him and him and what's his name? LS? I don't know, honestly. What do you think how do you think K-Drill's been taking the Weibo loss? We haven't seen that man in a few days.
He's not as hurt. He's not as hurt. Because he even said himself that he was surprised that they got there.
I know. Yeah, I'd be surprised too. I myself was surprised.
But him and I have been saying that LNG were frauds. I've been telling motherfuckers that.
What, K-Drill said LNG were frauds too?
Yeah, LNG. Yeah, he had no faith in them. He said in my Weibo gets to. He said Weibo gets to World. Weibo's gonna go farther than LNG. Because he said on the stream. His thing is he was more just glazing the shy, saying how Weibo's gonna show himself to be the best. He was jokingly says, but he said how Weibo's gonna show himself to be the best team in China. I was like, and it was a joke, but then again, Weibo got to the finals. That's why it's like, oh shit, okay.
That's the thing too, is people are gonna look at, oh well, Weibo got to the finals, but it's like, are we gonna look at this finals run? Because that's really jank.
Yeah,
and they got exposed too. They were a fraud team in the finals. They got exposed pretty bad.
They get exposed. They didn't get exposed. Dude. They were the same team the whole year. Like, I mean, technically they did get exposed, but the issue is people like me and people like K-Dro knew that Weibo was gonna get beat like this. We just didn't think it was gonna be 3-0.
They got that far. I was like, this is a shit.
I was surprised they got past BLG. I thought it was going to be BLG versus. I was
looking back at that draft for BLG versus Weibo in Game 5. They gave Weibo all their comfort picks.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
You know why? Because BLG was trying to say we could beat them with their best picks, and you lost. It was like,
yeah, don't do that.
And it's just, I don't know what it is with Asian teams. They like to be cocky with shit. It's like, don't do that.
Yeah, like, you don't have to play. Like, the only scenario that can end up being a thing is Weibo getting their best champions in Game 5. That's the only way that scenario could happen.
Like when Weibo gave over Energy the best champion, and then Weibo still stopped him because that's Energy. Like, yeah, like nigga, people was like, oh, but Weibo was able to give Energy the best champion. Yeah,
like, there's a little bit of a level here. NRG.
Like, think about this, you know the crazy part about it. If T1, there's a thing they said that if T1 would have finished like games 30 seconds earlier, they would have had the fastest series win in history. Like, they were 30 seconds off. It was like, yeah, it was like literally. This is when I knew when Weibo caught out. They 4v1, and then he just comes back. He doesn't die, but they get aced. That's when you know the series is over. It was like, and everyone, I was like, yes. 3-0 sweep. It was like, because I thought it was going to Game 5 after this, and then it didn't happen. I was like, oh, yep. It was like, and I told you about how they looked after this final. They didn't look sad. They didn't look depressed. They were like, oh, okay, at least we made finals. Because it's like, at the end of the day, you knew that you had no business being here. You knew it. I know it. Keijo knows it. It was like everybody knew that Weibo shit.
Everyone knew it. Casters knew it. They were called frauds throughout the whole tournament because they were.
Yeah.
Like, and you're looking at, and Genji probably think, man, this is one of the freest world championships.
And we fucking lose to. But the thing is, GENG probably got the toughest.
They got the toughest quarterfinals opponent there was, pretty much. Yeah. I thought BLG looked stronger than JDG, for being honest here.
Oh no, they did. The issue is JDG just knew how to counter BLG. That was the sad part about it. If If BLG just did have that mental block against JDG, they go 70. BLG might be the one that's having the golden road this year. If BLG just didn't have that
if
mental
JDG
block,
literally didn't exist, and BLG just probably win it all or have the golden roll, like you said. Because that's the thing. BLG gave them all their best champions in Game 5. All of them. And you're sitting there thinking to yourself, they still almost won that. It's like, and then you look at Weibo's drafting in the finals, man. That shit is so criminal. That coach should be so hard fired. This man left open Caitlyn Lux and took his ass Senatom Kench. Like, if I see an ARAM game, we do that, I'm getting out of that shit. ASAP. We is leaving. Peace, deuces. We out of here. Done. Yeah, and James tried gaslighting us into believing that shit was good. I was like, dude, no. I know you like Weibo, but this team is booty, man. That right there shows you they're trash. That right there shows you they're bad. Or they believe they're not good enough to take Caitlyn Lux to have a winning matchup.
Honestly, if each region was to go by their top 4 teams, T1 would still make it because Harmonize and DRX are garbage. But the top 4 teams in China were JG, BLG, EDG, and Top Esports. Like if
EDG lost leave and their team was never the same with Uzi. I get it. People are like, oh, Uzi's back, but it's like, yeah, Uzi. BLG brought Uzi back randomly last year. I think in spring. Uzi was not the same player, you know.
Yep. Toward the end of spring. And they flourished in the summer.
Yeah, like once EDG kind of lost leave, it was like, I don't know, this team's going to be looking as good. They were basically a Korean LPL style team. I mean, I was never the biggest believer in Top Esports. I knew they were you can tell in their interviews they were like a emotional team. If they start losing a lot, then they're going to start fucking tanking. Honestly, I got told you that for free. I saw their team collapsing a mile away. Like if these people start losing, it's over. It's done. They're screwed. And we saw that too. Like when they started losing, they just look like they're just lost. And they're putting and people. I do feel bad for Rookie for some of these teams, but it's like he needs to start demanding. I need better teams. That's it. You cannot accept teams this bad anymore. There's no reason for this. Like how many times we gotta. I hate impure passes. I hate it. Like when do people sit down and go, oh, okay, he is doing this to himself?
Sometimes players are just content. That's what it is.
He already won Worlds too. He did, so
yeah, it's like okay. At what point do I need to do anything else? It's like I already did what I need to do, and like that's the sad thing about it. It's like sometimes players are just content. And it's like, oh shit, okay, he really just doesn't give a fuck anymore. You know,
we're going back to 2023 season for the LPL. Yeah, what's crazy is BLG had the highest record ever in summer. Remember they went 15-1.
Yeah.
People gotta know their actual record: 30-7. They only lost 7 individual games. Out of like 18 best of 3s. That's disgusting. They almost basically had a perfect season. Guess who they lost to, guys? JDG.
Yep.
Oh my god.
JDG and LNG. And LNG. That was the other team that beat him.
Yep. LNG suffered from making the finals again. Actually.
Yep.
Then LNG almost beat JDG in semis, almost beat him in the finals, but they, Tarzan chokes because that's what he does. He's a choke artist. He's choking.
Watch out for that tree. The motherfucker ran right to a tree. They got smacked.
It's crazy because in spring, JDG was 13-3, EDG was 13-3, LNG was 13-3. They had 3 teams at 13-3. What only separated JDG was they had 3 less losses in match record than EDG and LNG.
Yeah, because
Weibo actually finished 4th in spring. Because Weibo finished 6th with Weiwei in the summer. They actually finished higher with Karsa early on. BLG actually finished in 5th in spring. They were actually ramping up as the year went on. Yeah. Yeah, EDG fell apart with Uzi on their
Who
team.
was the top four? No, who's top four in summer? It was summer.
Summer was top four was BLG, JDG, NG, and Top.
Yep.
Top had a match record win-loss ratio of 23 and 13. Sorry, 25 and 13.
Who was the other team? You said Top.
LNG.
LNG. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot LNG was top.
OMG started falling apart. OMG, I would have liked it their team had one more because it looked like that team had a crazy cool play style. Remember the top laner was picking Rumble with Ignite and just beating people's asses. I was like, this guy needs to be on a team. That guy literally needs a team. Please get that guy a team.
Yeah, just get him off this sorry ass team.
Yeah, get him off that fucking team. I know I will dominate likes he liked the OMG, but no, get Shanji and Cream off. We too good for this. Peace out, motherfucker. We out. No, I ain't off that mother. You know, our RNG's trying. You know, they exist.
Yep. you know that they play League of Legends or Legend of League.
They probably should start giving up.
Yeah, it's FF for that 19 minutes.
Yeah, just give that ass up. That's how it works. But yeah, man, we could probably play League for like an hour. Play a few games actually.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna wrap this up here. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching another episode of the Cloud9 podcast. I don't know exactly how many episodes we're currently at now, since we've basically been adding in a few more episodes due to the 2023 League of Legends offseason. But thank you to all of our wonderful listeners and people that have been with us for quite some time. If you want to see what I'm doing, actually, when we're not doing podcasts on the podcasting platforms, you can subscribe to the YouTube channel, Master Swag King, and every other handle is the same on Rumble and Twitch as well. And now currently, once we finish this, we'll be at 195 episodes. We're going to be at 196 episodes come this Sunday. And this Sunday, I'm going to go over our World 2023 MVP, basically all pro team, which is probably going to be T1. And, you know, biggest frauds, best moments, worst moments, what we didn't like, what we did enjoy. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And we'll see you guys on Sunday.